Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today something a little bit different. We're trying out these EZVIZ Wi-Fi cameras and we've got a range of 3 which we're going to be spoken through very shortly. So a huge shout out to DVS, a trade only CCTV supplier, EZVIZ supplier, and they also do other smart home items out there. So huge shout out to those, and I'll pop their links down below. But first, we're going to get on a chat call with Dave from DVS and take you through what we've got here and the features of them. So what I will do post that is get them installed, see how easy it is, and then we'll look and compare and see which one we prefer. Initially, I'm thinking this one, but let's get on the call and see what Dave has to say. So here we have Dave from DVS, and let's welcome him to the channel. Dave's going to talk us through quickly what we have here and what DVS has supplied us from of the EZVIZ products.
So EZVIZ, we supplied you with some cameras. They created or have created a product portfolio for smart homes, so they're very, very easy to fit. The consumer is always in mind in these products, so very easy to fit, very powerful, excellent image quality, and they all sit within the same app, Rob. So the functionality is fantastic. All these products, one app, so you don't have to have multiple apps for all these smart home products for you to interact with the customer. Yeah. So very, very consumer-led product from the ground up, but very powerful at the same time.
Fantastic, thanks Dave. So what we're going to do now is get these installed and see how they look and how they connect to the phones and how we get on with them. So thank you to Dave and DVS for sending over these. So let's just talk through what we've got. So they've sent over 3 cameras. We've got the EZVIZ C3X. This looks to be what is going to be probably the best night quality, I think. I understand it's powered by like a dark fighter. And then we have this one, the C3W, that has a built-in strobe and siren. So I believe when that has motion detected, it will send off a siren. And then we have the C4W, which is this one, which kind of mirrors what I have on the setup on our house, and probably the one I prefer the look of, but I am very much of the opinion that function over form. I think there's a fine balance of both. So yeah, personally I think that looks the best. I think that one will perform the best, the C3X. And then each one comes with a power supply and then an extension for the power supply. So what I'm going to do with these is set them up temporarily, get them outside and put them on the wall, and then I'll just feed them through the window. I'm not going to do a full-blown install like I did on my previous videos, but I just want to get them working and see what they're like outside. So we'll connect them to the phone while they're in here, I think, and that'd be the easiest. I've already done one just to see what it's like, and yeah, let's get going and get these installed and see what they're like. So there we have it, bit robust, however it'll do for testing purposes. So yeah, we've got all three up, all looking at similar things, and please appreciate you would probably look to hide them behind a drain pipe or through the wall, and I obviously have my own cameras set up, so this is a temporary measure. So now they're fitted, we can get them set up with motion and see how we get on with them, and see what they're like day and night. Just a word of warning, it's very dark up here on a night, so it might do them a bit of an injustice, but we've got lights that I'll use and get them on and show you the difference. So we'll leave them for the next few days and see how we get on. So the cameras have been up now for about a week, and I've really got to know them a bit more and see how they perform, and I'm not going to lie, I'm very amazed. I have a different system for our house, which is an 8 megapixel 4K system, which I don't think it would be fair to compare to these, and I will not be doing a like-for-like comparison. However, these have performed very well, and what I'm going to show you in the next few clips is each camera, sort of the worst one through to what I think is the best, slash two of them I think are very equal, and I'll give you my reasons. So the first one, which is the C3W, so this one, in my opinion, I think is probably the lowest performing one. Now that's not to say it's rubbish. So the price point of this one is around £60, I think is what I kind of found them for online from a quick search, and I think it's worth £60, and that's probably how I would put it. The daytime picture quality is very good, HD 1080p, so it captures the details. The night footage is good. Does it give enough detail for what I would want? Probably not. I think it's suitable if your budget is only at the £60 per camera mark, and it does perform very well. Now that's where you come on to these next two, the C4W I think it is, yeah, and the C3X. Now the C3X, if I remember rightly, yeah, is powered by Darkfighter. So what this allows is a colour image at night, and then we have the C4W, which seem to perform better than this, yet they're both 1080p. I found that give off more sort of infrared light, and you'll see that as it plays through the clips of each. So all three of them, the daytime footage were very good, and I think more than adequate than what you would want. The C4W, I like the infrared. It does give a black and white image, but will switch back to day if you've got a suitable security camera, which is probably my preferred. Or you have the C3X, which will give you a colour image at night. However, what I found is when the security light come on, what you'll see is that it creates shadows, which is why I don't like the colour at night cameras. Some are very good, but in particular these and another brand that I've been trying is it creates a shadow on the person if they're not in the right light, and that just completely removes the detail that you would require. Whereas the C4W with a suitable security light, which I suppose you could argue would be the same with the C3X, the C4W would give you that detail just as much as the C3X would. Now the price difference is that, from what I gather, is £100. This one is £150. So for me, I don't feel the C3X is worth the extra 50, but it is a very capable camera. Both of them are, but I think for me, the overall would be the C4W for nighttime image. Now, just a little clause there that where we live and where the cameras are, it is very dark on a night. We have no ambient lighting whatsoever, so I may be giving it, the C3X, a bit of an injustice, and it'll probably be more suited to somewhere with a street light or something that's giving off some ambient light to give a better, crisper, clearer image. However, for £150 a camera, I'd probably choose a different type. So the loading of all 3 cameras to the app was very, you'll have seen previously, and yeah, they connected straight away just by scanning the QR code and with the power supply. The Wi-Fi, where I located them, was as far away from our router as possible, so what I had to do is move my Wi-Fi extenders closer, and then after that I had no issues. When I went outside, I was having difficulty connecting my phone to the cameras, but I put that down to my phone trying to connect to the Wi-Fi rather than the cameras themselves, so that was very good. And the app itself allowed you to set motion detection on all 3 cameras. There's a clip in now of that. Just simply draw with your finger what area you want to do for motion. And then this one in particular, the C3X, you could have intrusion detection zones, which I think comes with the higher price tag and why you get them. So yeah, overall, very good cameras, very good quality. However, the aesthetics is what really let them down. For these 2 in particular, and it's the main reason I would sway towards the C4W, I just can't handle having the antennas on there, which I appreciate. It is what it is. It's a Wi-Fi system, and it does rely on those, but so is this one. So yeah, I think overall this is my go-to, and this is the one I would select out of them all as a sort of generic camera system. Will I be buying some? Probably not. That's because I'm heavily invested in the system I've got, but I certainly won't rule out EZVIZ for other products. I'd be keen to try the doorbell and see how that compares to our current Nest one, and whether that's another option of a doorbell. And the nighttime quality across the board is pretty good. However, I feel C4W will be my choice at £100, and I think that would be what to go for. So I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found it useful. Please do give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and please make sure you subscribe for more videos of this nature coming in the future. And please drop your comments down below if you have similar systems or the same one, and your thoughts, because I'd be keen to know sort of across the board. So yes, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.